So we have finished making the rocky outcrop on which Torre Pali was hypothetically based. Now, according to one of the few records we have of what the tower looked like, such as this survey from 1820, the tower must have been connected to the mainland by a bridge with 5 arches, the remains of pylon of which have been found that were the foundation of the bridge grafted into the sandy bottom. Let's start making this bridge. First, we reactivate the tower model to see where its entrance is. We insert a cube that we scale and move along the x-axis. We set as dimension 10 for the x-axis, 10 for the y-axis, and 9 for the z-axis. We position it precisely on the x-axis, and this will be our base for the first arch of the bridge that we will replicate with the array modifier. Once this is obtained, we scale it along the x and y axis to make it out of the first cube. At this point, before applying the boolean, we go to create the soffit of the arch through the subdivision of the top face of this cube. So we select the top face, click Ctrl R and make 9 cuts. It's always preferable to use odd edges to be able to select the center edge. Now, if I have proportional editing active and I am in random mode, I get a result that is not what I want. So I can change the proportional editing profile back to sphere, place in the side view, and with the GZ I get the profile of an arcade, which I could also move further down. I scale both cubes along the z-axis to make them higher. At this point, I can apply the boolean to get an arcade. If we prefer, we can enlarge the cube along the x-axis. To stick to the bridge relief, I can apply the array to get 5 arches. To create the edges of the bridge, I create a cube that scale first along the y-axis and then along the x-axis. We scale to get an even higher wall. We can apply all the previous modifiers, so we can add a new boolean. We scale it until we are convinced of the intersection between the two elements. What we need to pay attention to is the contrast between the array and the boolean, which we will see how to solve in the next video.